guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Morena Gal, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do some beautiful crazy rainbow eyes. I love this look so much. This is my second time doing it actually. The first time I did it, I thought about filming it, but I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing. So now I feel a little bit more confident with it, and a lot of people really like the look. I posted some pics of it on social media, on my Instagram. So I decided to recreate it. So if you guys want to see how to achieve the look, then just keep on watching. The very first thing that you want to start out with is your brows for this. I think this kind of makes everything way easier because, you know, your brows frame your face, so it's gonna like kind of give you a map, like a layout, like what to do next. So I start by filling in my brows, and then I carve out my brows, and I use that same concealer and drag it all the way down, and that is gonna be our eyeshadow base. Okay, I didn't mention this in the beginning, but I am going to have everything I'm using listed below in the description box, just so it's easy for you guys to, like, you know, see and access and all that, just in case I skip over anything too. But right now I'm going in with the NYX Ultimate Palette in Bright and a nice little fluffy blending brush. I'm using the yellow shade in the corner, and I'm just using that to basically make like a nice little transition shade area for my crease. And I didn't set my concealer, by the way, because when I use my concealer to prime, I don't set it because the colors pop way more when you don't set the concealer. So yeah, just a little tip. And I'm going in with the orange, the little light orange color, to add just like a little bit more depth. Alright, so now for the fun part, I'm dipping into a primary color, this gorgeous blue. You know, none of these shadows have names, but you know, that blue in the palette that I pointed to. I'm going to work that into the outer third V of my eye. And yeah, this one is really pigmented. Oh my god, girl, this blue, pigmented. Creating syllables. Anyways, yeah, this one's pigmented, so you don't need to dip in a lot. Like, see, even here, like, I'm blending out the edges because I was like, dang, sis, that's pigmented. And like, I was going to work with this, so I didn't want it to be like too blown out and crazy, like in my original look. Because I was like, I don't want to look crazy at work, even though it's Pride Month. Like, I gotta represent, but like not like to the max, you know what I mean? Like a little subtle representation. You feels me? So yeah, so then I'm going in with the yellow now in the inner third of my eye. And what I'm gonna do, it's basically, because you know yellow and blue makes green, so I'm gonna blend those together to try and have like a little base or a little hint of the green mixture. But yeah, there's like a little bit of fallout. But you guys, the palette is super affordable and it's good otherwise. The yellow is a little bit questionable, but I like the palette overall. Alright, back to what I was saying though. Basically, this is just going to act as a base for the green shadow that I'm going to put on there. And chica, let me just say, like, you guys see how much fallout is underneath my eye? Like, this is why I did my eyes first. Because I knew that yellow was sus. I knew it. So I was like, okay, we just gonna go ahead and do the shadow first and then do the base after, because yeah. So if you're working with this palette, and don't get me wrong, I really do love this palette, you're gonna want to use the shadows first, because it will be a whole freaking mess if you try and do your base first and then go in with the shadow after. Like, some colors in this palette you can do that with, but I knew that yellow was a disaster. Or not a disaster, but it was just like sus. So I was like, you know? What you guys see here is me going back in with a little bit more blue just to deepen it up, because I feel like it got lost in the sauce, which you guys can definitely do as well. Even if you're not using this palette and you feel like one of the colors are being drowned out or overshadowed, go back in with it and make it a little bit more vibrant, you know? This is a very, like, bold look. And granted, like, I wasn't trying to be as bold as I was with it the last time, but I still wanted the colors to pop, you know? Alright, so for the other eye, I'm going in with this gorgeous deep purple. Oh, this shade is one of my faves. Oh, I love. This one isn't as pigmented as the blue, but it is darn sure pigmented. So I just put that in my outer third like I did with the blue color on the other side. I'm basically mimicking exactly what I did on the other eye, but just with different colors. So I'm going in with that purple, making sure it's blended and about the same size as the blue. And then I'm going to go in with, well, you guys are about to see the color, this nice little pinky sparkly shade. And I'm going to pop that in the middle. And I'm just going back in with that fluffy blending brush that I used for the purple to get a nice seamless blend between those two colors. And I didn't add any additional product or anything, just whatever was left over on the brush. And now I'm going in with the same yellow. I know you guys are probably like, why are you going in with yellow again? Sis, trust me. The yellow was essential. So I had to go in with the yellow and create a base for the orange because I feel like the orange showed up too dark the first time I did the look. So I felt like if I put the yellow underneath, it would make it a little bit like lighter and brighter. And it definitely did this time around. Okay, I finished my base and I am back. And I'm just gonna put on some gel liner. It's the NYX one. Girl, it is so good. Like I don't remember who recommended it to me, but thank you. Like it's so good. So I'm just gonna put that on my eyes. In the original look, I did do a winged liner, but since it was for work, I was like, okay, let me just line the look. Now I'm going in with some black liner to tight line. Tight lining is when you put, like where you see I'm putting it now, where you put liner there to give an illusion of thicker lashes. And I never really skip this step. I love this. Especially if I'm wearing eyeliner on top. I feel like there's like a little gap between my lashes and the liner. I'll tight line. Okay, so now I'm going into the palette once again, and I'm putting the shadows on the bottom of my eye to balance it out pretty much. But really for the yellow, green, and blue eye, I just put the blue shadow underneath, and then for the purple, pink, and orange eye, I put a mixture, as you can see, I put a mixture of the purple shadow and the pink shadow below. I did a mixture for that eye because I felt like the purple would be too drastic and dramatic and just really dark. So that's why I mixed it in with the pink. Ahora I'm going in with the Sephora Nude liner. I just basically said you have a choice. You can use a black liner and just line your bottom, your waterline, or you can use the nude. I opted for the nude liner because I wanted my eyes to look a little bit more open. I felt like they were they felt like they were a little closed off. But in the original look, I did use a black eyeliner. But I like the look with the nude eyeliner way more. Okay, so you guys, I was just like, I'm editing the footage now, and I don't know what happened to the very last part of the tutorial. I don't have the finished look. I mean, it's a good thing I didn't take it off yet, but this is like, I didn't have my phone on me, but I just got off work. It's like midnight now. Like, it's not as fresh as it was. It's not as fresh as it was before I went to work. But this is the final look. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm so glad I didn't take it off though. But this is the final look. I decided to like forego the falsies because it was just for work. I didn't want to be too extra at my job. I didn't want them to be like, girl, what you doing? So this is the final look. so much for watching. I love all of you guys. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I see you guys. And yeah, you guys should definitely go check out the next video. It'll be right here, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I will truly appreciate if you subscribe and not just watch and not subscribe. But yeah, see you guys in my next one. Besitos. Bye, beauties.